What's up, Roadies? This is Adriana from roadiefreeradio. In this episode, Larry speaks with front of house engineer Lisa Affenzeller. In this short clip, Lisa talks about how she knew absolutely nothing about sound. Getting experience at small gigs and clubs, she said she learned by doing. Just a couple of bags in herself, Lisa ended up moving to several cities in her 20s, searching for gigs and connections. Since then, she's always come back to the city of Hamburg, where she has called it home for more than 10 years. If you want to hear more about Lisa, make sure to tune in to the full episode number 148 from October 1st, 2019. Thank you for listening, and thank you for subbing. Here are Larry and Lisa.
Was there anyone around before you went to SAE that you could look at and go, oh, that's what they do. That's what they're doing. And someone you could ask questions of or get a little mentorship, or no, did you just go into SAE cold?
Yeah, totally. Like green as hell. I went into SAE. I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing. I probably knew a little bit of Pro Tools. I think I knew a little bit about Logic, but I had no idea about converters or head amps or microphones or condensers or dynamics or whatever. Like, I had no idea. No.
And you're pretty technically minded as well, right? Soldering and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, so where did you pick that up from? Just at school, or was, again, growing up?
No, learning by doing.
Yeah.
I think we have this great phrase in German. I don't know if that translates to English, which is called being thrown into the cold water.
Yeah.
Like if
we
somebody
call it being thrown into the deep end.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing, I guess. You just somehow make it happen. I think I spend a lot of time on YouTube, believe it or not, and the internet, and just where like, I don't know, being 18 or 19 years old in a club somewhere and somebody throws you a cable, says, Lisa, fix it, and you're too proud to say, oh, I don't know how, then I would just go, and taking probably a lot longer than I was expected to take, but hey, in the end I got it right. So
yeah. So you came out of SAE. How long was the program?
3 years, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
You come out of SAE and you think, all right, I'm ready. I got this. How did that go over? Did you start working right away?
I did not. No. Yes. So I was moving to Germany, and my first stop was, for some reason, Sony Music. And I was interning there for half a year because I thought, like, okay, this is cool. I got the production side of things done and the engineering and the sound engineering side of things. Now I want to see what a label does. So I was interning there for 6 months. And then I ended that, and then I moved between a few cities across Europe. So I did SAE in Vienna. I moved to Munich to do Sony Music. Then I got a job for another little agency in Berlin, and that for a few months. But in between that time, I always here and there helped out some little bands doing what they do during their live gigs. But real front of house engineering is what I started when I came to Hamburg. Mm. I did, like I said, I did like some really little bar gigs before that, here and that, but the proper front of house engineering I started in Hamburg when I started working in different clubs all over the Reeperbahn.
Yeah. And why did you choose Hamburg?
I'm not really sure, because I was moving between, like I said, I was moving between a few cities in my early 20s. And obviously the first thing you do, and I was always by myself. It was just me and a couple of bags. And I think the first thing you do when you hit a new city is that you try to socialize. Yeah, you try to make social connections. And with Hamburg, I don't know, for some reason, those people I made friends with here were like the best group of people. And the city was always nice to me, and I always had a job for some reason, and I always had a local gig. And whenever I came back from touring, I had stuff to do here. So that's how I stayed. Yeah. And now it's been 10 years this year.
Hey, what's happening, roadies? It's Larry here. Just wanted to thank you so much for listening to this short clip. I really hope you got something out of it. If you can take 2 seconds to head over to iTunes and drop us a review or a comment, we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Keep listening, keep coming back, stay healthy out there, and remember, no roadies, no rock and roll.